Hello? There we go. Well, so you didn't hear everything that I was saying about being really tired. I basically woke up, went directly into work meetings, tried to do a bunch of things around the work meetings, didn't have enough time. I was just... I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Anyway, I went to retrieve a thing. There's a thing on my desktop you can see right here. Sabine got me a thing for, I think it was Christmas one year. And it's the Jaeger type. It's instructions for like this MOC of a Jaeger type like Star Trek ship. And this was back in, she got it for me in like 2023. And but the kit was like incomplete, and so we completed the kit and then never actually like finished building it, because you got to order all these parts individually. It's a huge pain in the butt. Anyway, before I actually turn this on, okay, cool. All right, and here is the assembled Lego kit. Which I think is pretty dang neat, even though the parts don't really stick together. It's kind of fragile. Yep. See, I'm already knocking pieces off of it, but yeah, it's the Jaeger type from DS9 that you saw in many of the background shots of the station. So I'm very glue. No. So I'm very excited about it. It's really cool. Let me get that piece that just fell off. Well. Oh, did I just lose another piece? No, I didn't. Oh, yep, there it goes. So the Jaeger type is made up of the saucer section of an Intrepid class, like Voyager, along with it. Oh my god. Seriously? Along with the the bottom of it is actually a Maquis Raider that's been scaled up. So it's actually the wrong size. So. Anyway, you have some sort of display stand for it. It actually has a stand. That's one of the pieces that fell down or fell off, or part of the display stand was. Yeah. So these, I mean, all the pieces that make this thing up are made up of different like kits that we had to order the pieces all individually, but you can order them individually like in a batch, right? So like there's sites that sell individual Lego pieces, and you can. Is it lore accurate falling apart? Almost certainly, considering what was going on in DS9 and what the ship seems to be made of. Lego's kind of expensive. Yeah, this one's made up of a lot of really uncommon parts too. Just like some of the gold pieces and stuff on it are. Let's go down to the parts list. Like these things right here, and I think a few of these. Some of these colors are a pain in the butt to get. Use something non-permanent. I mean, what would I use? Oh, hello, Raindrops Rose. How's it going? So yeah, I finally built my Jaeger type. I'm very excited about it. A lot of Trek fans hate this ship because of the because it really violates the Federation design aesthetic. Yeah, but I've talked about this one before and why it's my favorite Federation ship. Where's my art program in this list? That's okay. That's the level my brain is operating on right now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna sit back and bust out my tablet. I drew a lot of stuff for Lesbian Visibility Week. Nice. I also made a Lancer meme version of the art that we did last time. And Alt F2 or Alt F3 in Type Krita. Is that something that actually works in XFCE? Oh, it does. Neat. Anyway, so I apologize. I'm gonna be real tired today. Also, I was watching a movie earlier about lesbians from the 1950s. It's cute so far. Oh, that's neat. Actually, you know what? You know what today is? I think it's time. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna knock stuff all over my my shelf here. I think it's time for me to replace the nib on my pen, because it's looking a little bit angular. It looks more like, you know, like a highlighter has like that weird slant to it. Yeah, the tip of my tablet pen actually looks like that right now. So this marks the halfway point. We are now halfway through the nibs that this thing came with. That's exciting, because before this tablet, I had never actually even had to replace the nib on a tablet before. Yay, Violet Pony. Violet Pony, good. Oh boy, yeah, that nib has seen some better days. Okay. Hopefully the nibs aren't too expensive to replace. I have no reason to assume that they would be. They're just little bits of plastic. If only I could replace the surface on the screen, because it's all scratched up too. Alright, cool. Screen's all gunched, actually. It's got a but there's like scratches on the screen and they accumulate dirt. I think it also accelerates the wear on the nib, but I'm not sure. Consider doing art on paper on stream? Am I a caveman? No, I'm pretty much entirely a digital artist these days. I've done a lot of art on paper before, but these days it's pretty much all digital art. Oh, okay, alright. Start off with the... Should we start off with the pencil tool today? What did we learn from last time we... What did we learn from last time that we did this? Oh, that's not good. Why are my tablet binds not working? That's working. Just not in Krita. Okay, we're restarting Krita. That's a new interesting issue. Hey, Copy Girl, how's it going? All the technical difficulties stay? Nah, I mean we got a few of them, I guess. Oh, that is super weird. So the eraser toggle, that works. Oh wait, the brush size toggle stuff, that works. Oh, thank you, Sveen. Except there's like some weird lag to it. But the zoom in and zoom out, that no worky. But it is working in the console. Oh, that's interesting. Also, when I press that, so this is me trying to pan the image around, not working. But when I press the same button, it actually makes the thing go away, which makes me think that maybe that's actually working. It's just that Krita isn't recognizing it. Also, it's the equivalent to middle click, which is the middle click paste thing that you have on Linux. And that's also working here, but not in Krita. Kratos, what's the deal? What's going on? How old is the drawing tablet? Not that old. We've just been using it a lot. It's a Huion Canvas 12. Let's see. Let's see if there's like... Actually, wait, no, hold on. We'll do it like this. Can we zoom in with the keyboard? We can't zoom in with the keyboard. Or the mouse. Can I can't middle click and drag the image around either. That's really weird. Yeah, we know it's not the tablet now. That's good. Let's try Blender. Blender works. Created is not. Or actually, let's see if Blender works with the... Yep, Blender works with the tablet. There we go, now it's fine. It wasn't mouse button shortcuts. It was zoom in and zoom out weren't working. So sorry, what's going on here? A second. What is that? Here, I'm gonna push the buttons on my tablet. So we have this is the brush increase and decrease size buttons, and then we have the this is the color switch. Oh wait, no, sorry, this is the eraser toggle. This is the color switch. And then this is zoom in, and then this is zoom out, and then we have undo and redo, right? It's injecting keyboard commands through a Python script that I wrote. No, we don't have the Flatpak version installed right now, I think. Can you do key down and key up events? Yes. But right now, it's working fine again, so we can't test the errors on it. But all the parts that weren't working, so sorry, there were the parts that weren't working, and then there was also, this is a middle mouse button drag. That wasn't working either. But for the most part, everything that wasn't working was an injected keybind, like XDo tool or something. Alright, what should we draw today? We just drew a lot of Yuri last week. Draw a car. If I draw a Subaru, I'll still be drawing Yuri, right? Because lesbian cars. Bug girls? We could draw bug girls. to run Python scripts, you have to install Python. I mean, you will need a copy of Python to run Python scripts, one way or another. You could run a portable Python install. Yay, bug girls. We could draw a Drider, but I think Sabine would probably hate me for that. Draw like a, we could draw the Serpentipede girl again. I have no idea what AHK is, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sabine doesn't really like spiders. Yeah, I have no idea what AHK is. Auto Hotkey? It's a Windows program. I know it looks like a Windows computer, but it's not. Oh, gotta hydrate. Windows hasn't looked this good in decades. You're damn right about that. Yeah, why wouldn't I use a Python script? Like, I can literally generate like artificial input devices. Hello, Thames is here. How's it going? In fact, like when I needed to remap the axes on my joystick for the old hot-ass controller, I actually wrote a Python script that created a UDEV like virtual device for to be the thing that I hooked up in the game, and then I would just like translate stuff and send it to that device from the original device. It's very convenient. It's the API is a little bit wonky, but I think that might be the same thing that I'm doing right here. We can actually check. Here, let me crack open my terrible code. Thank you for adding depth to the stream. Ow. All right, I'm gonna move this over to the other monitor because I don't know how embarrassing this code is. Off the top of my head. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. So here's the Python script. Actually, wait. I gotta double check something on that. Actually, there's no passwords in here. I did once write a script to automatically like inject a password for one time, but it's not this script. So, all right. So here's the Python script that handles my tablet mapping. So this will do. So yeah, it's actually sending like individual key up and down events. So we say send undo value and send redo value. The value thing is like whether it's up or down. Interestingly, this also has like some implications because you have to send key down events for control and shift before sending the Z, right? You can't just send them all at once. The zoom in is an equal, zoom out is a minus, all that stuff. So there's our list of actions. I don't know why there's a list of actions, but okay. I think they were originally going to be mapped in some weird way, but here's it searching for the device, and then more searching for the device. Oh yeah, so it searches for the device, and then it also searches for my keyboard. And so when it finds the keyboard, then it knows what it's going to emulate there. So it makes a new device based on the keyboard, because this is easier than constructing an entirely new device from scratch. And then we just go into a loop. We grab the original device, so it actually like keeps the input from going to the other things. And then in a loop, we just do this. We read events, and then we translate them, and we send them along their actions, E-code, whatever. I don't know what this is all about. Weird. I should have left a comment there. Pen thread function. Okay, so this is the part that remaps the. I think there used to be like this. We don't use this part anymore, but we used to like remap the like the X and Y values. Now we just do that through like libinput. Anyway. I'm a graphic designer too, and I've been wondering if I can wing game dev on my own. Well, good luck. I'm a programmer first, and then artist second. Unfortunately, though lately it's been more artist than programmer. But yeah, my career is graphics programming, so which means that I have severe deficiencies in music, writing, and design. So like I can do the art and I can do the coding, but yeah. What are we drawing today? We're not in the middle of drawing anything. We actually like finished all the other things that we were working on. I like this one turned out so cute. Oh my god. We could. I kind of want to draw Drunk Raven sitting on top of a car because of the Pacific Drive stuff. How about Snekakiri? You see me? You see my gross face all the time, though. And besides, I don't know if like I don't know. It's fun to draw myself in situations and stuff, but I already had I did do the one art that like we spent forever on that I use as like the standee art, and I'm still actually pretty proud of that. And we spent a lot of time drawing scales. Oh my god. Raven holding a car engine in one hand. She's not that strong. Well, it depends on the car engine, actually. If it's like one of those like little 3-cylinder Geo Metro engines, maybe she could do that. I'll just draw more Yuri. Oh. I'm gonna have them hugging. Maybe not that tightly. Snug is a bug in a bug hug rug bug in the snug bug rug. That is... Why did you string all those words together when most of them were the same? We'll do this. We'll have the arm go down and then like up over the shoulder like this. There we go. That's cute, right? The song is over here on the right side of the screen. I should just make a trigger that just says that instead of actually like spitting out the song. It just says the song is on the right side of the screen. Is exclamation point song a common command? I assume it must be, because people keep doing it. I wanted the song names to show up in the VOD, though, because, like, you know, that's... I like to credit the artists who are cool enough to let me use their music on stream, you know? So, it couldn't just be like a simple command. It had to be Alright. So we're gonna be continuing the story of tall cat girl and shorter human girl here. I guess. Brain ignores sideways text. Weird. What if there's like an important warning label or something that's in sideways text? Then they're not going to see it. They'll probably die horribly. You probably accidentally use their equipment in unapproved ways. And that would be awful. I definitely don't approve of using your equipment in ways that our corporate overlords have deemed incorrect. Certainly not. No, never. For some reason, I'm reminded of there was someone I was talking to in a community, and like it was like an anime forum or something. It was a long time ago. Long time ago, and this person was very upset about like human and cat girl pairings in like anime and stuff. It's like, oh, there's not gonna be as many cat girls if they're all. It's like, just like it's like you're being really racist, but it's like fictional like races and stuff. Like, why does this matter to you? I don't know. I don't even remember who that person was. That was so long ago. But for some reason, I was reminded of it because we're drawing a human cat girl pairing, though it's not exactly a pair that's going to be producing any offspring anyway. and was complaining about the cat girl population dwindling. Like, yeah, but like, unironically. It was super weird. It's like, I don't really want to know what your opinions about people are. If you're gonna be like this about a fictional, like, thing, then yeah. Three fingers. Because someone wasn't drawing enough cat girls. No, they were like, oh, the implications of all these human cat girl pairings are that there are going to be less cat girls and stuff. Oh, thanks to hydrate. Lovely sketch, thanks. All the positioning of this girl's shoulders are kind of all over the place. Like, her head compared to her shoulders, we need to fix up a bunch, but because like this is what we drew last time. Focusing just on line art, right? We're trying to improve our line art at the moment. I think cat girls are created through reproduction and not a rampant virus turning everyone into cat girls. Same with Lamias. People are like, oh, how does this work in like an evolutionary sense or something? And it's like that is not how I was created. There's evolutionary biology had no hand in what happened to me. Yeah, we're gonna change all this. I'm gonna totally redraw her torso section. Maybe a little bit further back like this. Sometimes evolution gets sidelined in favor of a more direct approach. Yeah, look, Lamia. If you look at like the Greek myth of Lamia, like she was a human who got turned into a snake thing, just like me. Yeah, no, you don't need biology to explain, because they're like, oh well, how would that work if, like, you know, blah 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 blah, and how would that work with the this thing and the reproduction and all that? And it's like it doesn't. It's like, oh, were you born from an egg? It's like, one, no. Two, no. There's actually two no's to go with that, because this next species that I'm most similar to is a cottonmouth, and they give live birth. Oops, I just screwed that up even more. Be like that, be like this. There we go. Do you have Venom? No comment. Yep. No comment. It's maybe one of the scariest things you could say in response. What? You're asking like all this personal information about my biology. It's like, I don't know, I don't. You don't go up to a person and be like, "Yo, do you have like weird glands in your teeth that you like excrete like poisonous things from?" Like, you know, that's this is not a normal question to ask people. It's like, why would you do that? A lot of cottonmouths here in Florida. They're cute and scary. Yeah, and they're always screaming. I was like, ah! In all the photos of them, they're always like, ah! Because that's how they identify them. And it's like, yeah, that is my mood. In fact, that is my mood all the time. At all times, I am screaming inside. With many voices. Which is also weird. And still getting used to. Hello, Mnemonic. Very relatable. Yeah, I know, right? Like mood. Can't quite figure out that other shoulder there. More Yuri on this channel? I don't know. Would I do a thing like that? Would I draw even more Yuri after Lesbian Week of Visibility? I don't know. That'd be pretty risky. We might be reaching like critical levels of Yuri here. It could be dangerous. Yeah, I totally would, yeah. Yes, we're drawing more Yuri. You can put them in camouflage and make them invisible. Maybe I'll give them camouflage clothes. It'll do like an urban camo kind of look to it. That'd be fun to draw. Urban camo looks kind of cool. When I finished the last drawing, and when I posted it on Infetti, I was like, yeah, I will continue to draw Yuri regardless of legal obligation to do so, because it was a legal obligation. I had to, or I would be arrested to draw Yuri during Lesbian Visibility Week. That's how that works. I'll never see you laughing since the fall of the show. A masquerade. should be days of invisibility, like Trans Day of Invisibility and Lesbian Day of Invisibility, because invisibility would be so rad. Yeah, but like, imagine if you're like crossing the street or something, and like some car doesn't see you and it just like runs you over. That would suck, you know? Sometimes, well, I mean, like, there's maybe if you could turn the invisibility like on and off whenever you wanted to, then maybe that could be cool. But like, you know? It's like toggle it at will. Make a new directory for this. And imagine living like with a polycule also, the way I do. And like, you know, if they're all invisible, then you're like walking around the house and just like bumping into everyone all the time. Everyone's just like bumping into each other because they can't see each other. That would suck. Hot pavement feels nice. I think so, yeah. Depends on, I mean, there's an upper limit, but like, I think I agree. Anime bump and fall on top of each other. That would be adorable the first time it happened, and tiresome every other time. Does Cali get a lot of rain in the summer? No. No. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, like in the spring, but like, yeah, in the summer, no. It's. I mean, it depends on which part of California. It's a big state, right? But like, for the most part, our summers are pretty dry, which is a problem because of wildfires and stuff. But you know, we get wildfire season 2 times out of the year. We have 2 wildfire seasons. We like it so much that we made 2 of it. What if it was flight or something? I think the FAA would probably just crack down on it immediately. It's like, yes, we know you can all fly. You're not allowed to. It's illegal. Oh, okay. It's like, that airspace is reserved for capitalism. What are you doing flying around for free in it? Damn freeloaders using the airspace for free. Using the air for free. How dare you? We licensed that to a bunch of corpos. What are they going to do to you? Probably the same thing they do to drone pilots that violate the law. You're invisible and you can fly? Okay. Yeah, teleportation's not funny enough. You know what we really need is like Lesbian Day of Invincibility. That's what we need. It's like, yeah, being invisible or visible or whatever, that's nice, but what if we were just invincible for a day? Could actually go out at night and walk around and not be afraid. That'd be cool. Go up and talk to random men without being afraid of what they might do to you. That'd be pretty cool. Sorry guys in the audience. It's not you, it's the seen too many bad stories of rejections not getting handled very well, if you know what I mean. If you like your faith in humanity, don't go to the Nice Guys subreddit.
It's a life form, unlike anything we know about cellular but electrical in nature, extremely intelligent. If we can cut their source of power, they'll die.
I figured out that using the same tracking method for hands as for head and media pipe would be super difficult. Ooh. So we don't have the canonical hand mesh that the model was trained on. Oh, we could just make one. I could probably just make one. I could throw one together. Or we could get, like... You could try to make one from just, like, a really normal hand pose or something. That's what I figured I would probably have to do for that. My faith in humanity is localized to individuals. That's a good way to put it. Likely have to guess the coordinates of the vertices for the mesh. It'd likely be a boatload of guessing. I mean, it would be about, like, that many points worth of... Sorry, hang on a second. It'd be about that many points of... Wow, that is really off. Oh, it's because I have, like, an additional, like, tracker rotation thing. It'd be about that many points. That's what, 4 per finger, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 points? Most of them are in a line, like, also if you just hold up, your hand, you're gonna get at least one dimension of it, like, just fine. And considering that hands are mostly flat anyway, when you're holding it like that, you'd probably be pretty close. You'd probably be pretty close just generating it from that, you know? And remember that we're only really concerned about, like, the... Okay, this is getting confusing. There we go. Oop, there we go. Yeah, we're only really concerned about, like, kind of these ones near the center, right? We're not concerned about the extremities. As far as getting, like, as far as pose estimation for the hand itself, right? Problem is how many positions the points could be in. You mind overlapping your hands for a moment? What do you mean, like having them on top of each other? Sure. I mean, it's gonna mess up the camera aspect of that, but, like, you're trying to see how, like, if there's any, like, symmetry to them. Want to see how confused the model gets? Oh, very confused. Yeah. It doesn't even recognize the other hand now. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, it can't do much of that. Oh. Hello, Keith. We're gonna draw someone in not a tank top this time. It's gonna be... There we go. Just kind of like, I like this off-the-shoulder look, and it's partially because I am wearing some clothing like that at the moment, which is very cozy. I like very slightly off-the-shoulder look. course, that means we have less like definition to draw on those shoulders, but that's okay. There we go. That's pretty cute. A little bit of hint. Shoulder there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do much work integrating the stuff that you were doing into Snack Studio, unfortunately. Don't really get a chance to stop and smell the roses much these days. It's like work, stream, work, stream, work, stream. Today it is literally like wake up, immediately go into a work meeting. Like I woke up at like what 6:30 a.m. Went into a work meeting at 7 a.m. Went into another work meeting at 7:45 a.m. Then started stream at 8 a.m. I do technically have another meeting on my calendar after that, but I think that one's been after stream, but that's been canceled, I think. How's the new gig? It's hectic. It's fun, but it's very hectic. And as the games industry often is, stressful. Lots of timeline shenanigans and deadlines and all kinds of stuff. How could they possibly be Hey, Bordicus! How's it going? Can I get a quick rundown on how Python works for Snack Studio? It deploys a local, like a portable build of Python to a directory so that it can run the media pipe stuff, but that's going to go away once we get all the Rust stuff in eventually. Also, there has been work on a NixOS Flake, they call it, already, but I have not accepted the pull request for that because I asked for some changes to be made, I think. I need to double check that and see what the status of that is. I think the removal of the deadlock protection was something that I objected to. Yeah, how's it going, Bordicus? It's been a while. Speaking of video games, like what? Stress, yeah. Yeah, I still wish I was. Still kind of wish I was back at Cryptic. It's been 3 jobs since I got laid off at Cryptic, and I still miss working at Cryptic. I still got part of my breakfast sitting here. I'm gonna have a couple bites. There's a flake. I don't know what. Okay, that's some interesting frothing. I don't know why you're doing that, but okay. We also got like a flat pack. And some other ways to run it. But Jack's trying to go to the company. That works out. Maybe we'll have openings again. Engine experience would be a huge plus. Please do. I would definitely like that. Thank you for adding depth to the stream, Ari. Yeah, if y'all need a graphics programmer, do let me know. I'm still itching to fix that cloth engine at some point. There's a bug in it that I was in the middle of fixing at one point that I could never get back to, and it's like I thought about the math behind it many times since. I've also thought about like I've also thought about what I would do if I came back and how I would let the Champions Online community know. I've put thought into this. But it's good to see that like Jack's trying to grow the company again. Like really, really good. I'm glad. I'm glad Cryptic is hopefully rising back up again and from the ashes of all the things that happened to it. Oh, gotta hydrate. Thank you. I've been seeing a lot of Champions updates on Steam, which is really encouraging. Like, I love Champions, right? Champions is my favorite game from Cryptic, and it has, and like, you know, it was the first game I helped ship in my entire life. So Champions is a very, very warm, special place in my heart, and so seeing all the updates for Champions happening is actually like really, really cool. Like if I start up Steam, if I start up Steam, there's like half the time there's another like new thing in the Champions Online news, and it's like, that's nice, that's really cool. Arcane's buyout changed Cryptic's trajectory from a guaranteed future shutdown. Yep, yeah, that's. I mean, the bar is not too high there, but I'm glad it got cleared. God, drawing hands is so hard. Ugh. Why are hands so hard to draw? It's not like this one's doing much better either. Embracer/Deco is phasing us out. So happy we're away from yeah. Also, after like I've seen some of the names of people who are back there now, and I'm very, very happy. I'm not going to say that who those names are publicly, obviously, but like knowing that some of those people are back in their correct place is good. I think I should not have done that with the hands. Let's go back to what we had. That's why I do things on a layer after layer after layer like that. You know what? Maybe we'll just leave the hands like that. Hands are hard to draw, alright? I promise I'm not like an AI slop generator. I'm just bad at drawing hands, okay? Yeah, like, I'm not sure if I can talk smack about Embracer, because like there might be an anti-disparagement clause in whatever thing I signed on the way out or something. But, I will say that I was very sad when they shut down Volition. It's like, hey, you know that company that made like Saints Row and Descent and like all kinds of other stuff? And they're gone. Oh, and Red Faction also. I was like, oh. Alright, should I spend forever trying to fix this stupid hand, or should I just, like, do the line art? Also, this hand is, like, way smaller than this hand. Oh my god. I didn't say THQ, I said volition, but... Can't remember where, like, developer and publisher starts and ends there.
Oh, it's nothing. It's only borrowed time. When I see you smile, I think that I might die.
We should basically botload a crap load of IPs, then ended up closing really nearly all the dev houses capable of doing anything with those IPs. Well, I mean it doesn't cost them anything to keep those IPs, right? There's no property tax on intellectual property, so yeah, if they were gonna shut down the studios, there's no reason for them to give up the IPs without, like, they could sell them maybe, but I don't know. I think there's a thing that we see a bit now where I'm thinking of some specific examples, but like you know, devs leave a studio for one reason or another, and then like end up working on like getting back access to the IP. I'm thinking of like Trigger, right? Because anime, right? The anime studio, because they're working on like panty and stocking and stuff now. A property tax on intellectual property, and if you don't pay it, it goes public domain. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, personally, I think copyright law should probably just last a lot less time. Like, there's no reason for Windows 3.1 to still be covered by copyright, right? Who's using Windows 3.1? Who's actually benefiting from that being, like, you know, that's the first thing that jumps to mind for me. And I know, like, there's a lot of literature out there that's, that is kind of a bigger concern there, right? Like, you know, Tolkien, whatever. Though there is a really, really interesting thing that exists called... There's a thing where you can, like, reclaim the rights to copyright for a thing that you made. I can't remember the actual, like, name of the legal mechanism behind it, but after about 30 years, you can actually just, like, reclaim copyright on something that you sold or, like, licensed away exclusively or something like that. Which is actually like a really, I think it's used rarely, and so there's probably like a big asterisk on that. But it is a thing that exists. Now, if it's made by a corpo, then that's totally different. But if it's made by an individual or something, then all right, I'm spending enough time on this stupid hand. The hand looks even worse than when I started messing with it. Wow, I am bad at this. Okay. whatever. How to reclaim your copyrights after 30 years? Okay. This is a lot of legal terminology. Copyright law gives you the opportunity to get most of your rights back 35 years after you entered the agreement. It's termination right, even if your contract says that not only that you gave everything away for all time, but also that you promised not to try to get your rights back. Termination of a grant of copyright. The following people may terminate the grant of rights: author, multiple creators, deceased creators, their beneficiaries, an employee who created the work within the scope of his or her employment. That'd be really funny if people decided to use that. It'd be really funny if people decided to use that one. Person who creates certain kinds of commissioned work. Employee created works in... Okay. How do I terminate? Section 203 of the Copyright Act applies to any contract entered into as of January 1st, 1978. Blah, 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 blah. It's important to note. Oh, yeah. So 35 years after the grant, a 5-year window opens in which the rights can revert to the creator of the or other holder of the termination interests. But the grant was for first publication rights. The start of the termination window is the earlier of the 35 years from publication or 40 years from the grant. In order to terminate the grant, the creator or holder of the termination interests must serve a written notice between 2 and 10 years prior to when termination of transferred rights will occur. That's the first opportunity. This is like a really weird, like Calvin Ball thing going on here. But yeah, like around 30 years, like after you transfer away like the rights to your IP, you can reclaim it. And apparently this is true even if you're creating it as part of your employment. Pretty weird, huh? No one knows this thing, but I'm not a lawyer, so you know, don't do this without talking to a lawyer. But I think it would be really, really funny if more people use this. Probably make you instantly unemployable. Maybe. But hey, I'm I mean, look, I'm like 40. I'm turning 42 like next month, all right? 25 years from today, for someone like me, 25 years after that, I'd be 67, right? Hopefully be retired by then. So it's like if I'm unemployable, then it's like, you know? I'm really curious how long into the future I'm going to be doing streaming stuff. I was just thinking about this earlier today. I'm not getting all weirdly existential on you for no reason. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, am I still going to be doing this, you know, when by the time I hit like 50? And if I'm still doing this at 50, what do people think? I don't know. What do y'all think if are y'all still going to be here if I'm doing this when I'm 50? That is only like 8 years and a month from now, so. And I've been streaming for like, what, 4 years now? So it's not completely out of the question that I'll still be doing VTuber stuff at 50. Apparently quite a few talents at Hololive are mid-40s, so streaming into your 50s doesn't sound weird. Yeah, alright. It's just, like, I know I'm on the older end of VTuber, VTuberdom. But, I don't intend to stop anytime soon. Like, streaming is such a big part of my life that, like, it would take something pretty dramatic happening for me to walk away from it, honestly. Maybe a scandal. What kind of scandal would I have? What if people... I know what it would be. I know what scandal would definitely destroy my streaming career and ruin me forever. If people found out that I was actually, like, really gay, they would definitely, yeah, that would be the end of it. Be blackballed from the entire VTuber space. Ate a human kind of scandal? I haven't eaten a human, okay? Except that, never mind. You know what? Never mind. VTuber kills person when their car disintegrates mid-drive. Hey, the YJ is never broken in a way that's actually dangerous, okay? Hugged too hard.
The magic isn't dead quite yet. The spirit is forever, even if they don't like it. Needle in a haystack, cuts a bitch up. Bruises and scrapes make that podcast point.
Bring out the juicer to sing about a happy life.
If he's got a suitcase, make him walk the plank. If he leaves a trace, step back because we're gonna party on the grave of the CEO.
This song goes pretty hard. This isn't how that was. One of the songs that Violet Pony did is falling in love with a corporate illustration. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just like wondering how my content's gonna change and like, you know, and like I said, I am definitely on the older end of VTuber because like I think most VTubers probably I'm gonna guess and say like late 20s, early 30s. Just totally wild guess based on nothing but vibes right there. So I'm already a little bit of an outlier. I do know a few like really big VTubers that are actually like almost the same age as me.
Just don't have the money.
Ari. Also, I'm really glad that one time we did it was when I was doing a birthday stream. I actually said how old I was, and now I feel like so liberated to actually talk about that stuff. Because I was being like really cagey about my age before then, and then afterwards, just like, oh no one cares. Great, cool. It's like that scene in Jurassic Park, like with what's his name, and the little, you know, shaving cream bottle. It's like, see, no one cares. You look very young for your age. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, baby. Shelly, do you want to hop on this next one?
No, like,
Alright, let's do it.
Ari knows what my human costume looks like. No, actually, you know what's really wild? I look younger now than I did when I was 33, which is when I started transitioning. I look younger now than I did like almost a decade ago. I am not kidding. And if you see that photo, you will probably be like, "Yep, okay, that's true." It's the Google badge photo that I had when I first started at Google. Oh my god, I looked awful. I looked so bad in that picture. People usually are like can't compute that it's actually like the same individual between those. Yeah, they it's like there's like I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's just you can see that like the facial structure is there, and it's like yeah, it's kind of the same person. It just looks like completely different. Also, totally different like attitude and everything. I'm a very different person now. That is true. I'm a very, very different person now. Metamorphosis, yeah. I think at that point I was a lot of really toxic stuff into my head. I still had a drinking problem back then, pretty bad. Which was still being encouraged by... Maybe that was it. Maybe it was just the alcohol. Drinking problems age you, yeah. And it turns out that if you stop drinking, before it really affects you, then maybe gives some time to bounce back. Because that's what my doctor said. Is like I've occasionally asked my doctor, like, hey, you know that like period of like having a drinking problem in my 20s and 30s, like how screwed am I? You know, like going forward, like how much did I really mess myself up? And they were like, you know, we checked your blood work and stuff, and like things seem pretty hunky dory, so you might be fine. You might have stopped early enough that you're, you know, it's not going to affect you long term. So. I feel like I'd still be on here watching you on your own cast when you're in your 50s, as long as Owncast stays as a platform. I think it'll probably stay as a platform. I mean, it depends mostly on, well, if I can keep affording the bandwidth bills, of course, but also like where the internet goes. Is like as pushes for things like a lot of laws to kind of lock down the internet are becoming a thing. You know what I mean? I'm not getting into details about that. I don't really want to talk about those. But like it's a trend, right? I'm not talking about any specific law or anything, but it's a trend. And so whether or not I'll be able to continue self-hosting that platform is dependent on like how the wind changes direction as far as some of that stuff. If people go like really locked down in the future, then that could be a lot harder. You dropped 40 pounds recently? Oh, congrats! Started noticing I look and feel younger. Yeah, I lost 40 pounds. Also, like the difference between that photo and where I'm at right now. Actually, but the difference between that photo and me at the end of that year, even was dramatic. Like, You know, you can look at those photos and be like, oh, okay, well, that's 10 years on HRT, RT. And it's like, no, actually, like, by the end of, like, the first year, things had changed pretty drastically. Yeah, I lost a bunch of weight. A lot of weight. About 40 pounds. And it suddenly felt a lot easier to, like, run or jog or just move around in general. I wasn't competing with all this. Yeah. 80 more. Good luck. I know how tough it is. Ultimate weight loss strategy, BK do crimes. No, for me it was actually a kind of an unhealthy thing that I did when I lost the weight. I had a really aggressive diet, which was like actually like way more aggressive than any nutritionist would tell you to do. But I was like, I don't know, the way my ADHD works is like it was like the weight loss was like a momentary hyperfixation that I knew that I had to hold on to. Because if I didn't do it right then I would lose it, right? There's like the way ADHD works is there's like the sudden spike in interest in a thing, and if you don't do it right then, you're gonna lose the motivation to do it. And by do it right then, I also mean things like build it into a permanent routine, is doing it right then. So I was like, I need to adjust my habits like right now. So I cut out all the sugary soda. I stopped snacking. I only had food when there was actually like meals. And then I had been doing a lot of calorie counting during that time too. I actually ate salads. I don't like salads, but but I ate them. I was miserable, and oh god, the few days out of that I was like, I can't do this. I need to have a burrito right now. That burrito was the most delicious thing that I had ever tasted. I was so like immediately fulfilled the moment I could just like sink my teeth into an actual proper like super burrito. God, it's like that hunger is just and I had like a really bland palate the entire time, and I was just like, I was losing it. Signing up to a pre-prepped meal plan. Oh, nice. Yeah, if it works for you. Yeah, no, my diet was definitely, like, inadvisable. I was also exercising more, so I was walking, like, about 8 miles a day. And that's what I counted as exercise. I started walking to work, even though I could have just taken the bus. And it was like 2 miles there, 2 miles back, and then every evening I would also go for another walk. As long as it was warm enough, too. It's a lot harder to do when it's cold. This is a bit of a summer project. Oh, do you phase out fast food? Nice, good. That's a good way to go. Yeah, fast food is not good. Just like prepared. Well, I mean, like, just restaurant food in general is pretty, like, it tastes good because they throw in all the butter and sugar and everything, you know. I also saved money by not not having that stuff all the time. Oh, gotta hydrate. With a 0-calorie Gatorade. unhealthy food starts feeling more and more bleh. That probably helps. But yeah, refusing like sugary food, it's actually really hard to do, because like every time you go to a birthday party, everyone's just like, oh, you should just have like one slice of the cake, and it's like, nope, 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 can't, nope. It'd be like getting pressured to do it, the same way that people were pressuring me to drink back in the day. And it's just like, come on, guys. I know it's not alcohol anymore, but like,
Deadly force is authorized.
can't do cake for sensory reasons and I always get the look. I also understand like sugar cravings a lot better now. I'm a lot more kind of like tuned into what my body is telling me. If I have something sweet, if I do actually like cheat for once now, and I have something like really, really sweet, I will be having sugar cravings again for at least the next week. Anytime I've let myself have like a piece of candy or a donut or anything like that, like I'm gonna be dealing with sugar cravings after that. It's like, holy crap, sugar is like so addicting. What the hell? And it's in everything. Yeah, I had to cut out sugary drinks, and that was probably like the hardest part for me, because I drank a lot of sugary drinks. I would get like a 24 pack of Cokes and I'd be done with it by the end of the day. Before then. It's like, ow, my pancreas. Ugh. Wow. Can you eat stevia sugar? I mean, this like Gatorade Zero, it has some kind of like, I mean, it tastes like Gatorade. Let's see. Sucralose? Sucralose is that's the one with like the chemically altered sugar or something, isn't it? Yeah, the problem with this sucralose, though, is that I noticed this is a problem with the Gatorades that I've been drinking. They are 0 calories, but the sugar cravings come back when I have it. So it's like, okay, well, this is solving the weight problem, but it's not solving the addiction problem. And figure out which one of these lines is supposed to be her rib cage. I think this one. I think we just drew the ribs too far out initially. We still have some hair out. You're staying healthy. I'm doing my best, but I'm also bad at some very important parts of being healthy. I don't get nearly enough cardio. I was trying, like, I was on the exercise bike every day for the first, like, part of the year, and then I kind of, like, that was my New Year's resolution that I failed at, was, like, to get more cardio. I couldn't keep that up. Only had to do it for like 10 minutes a day, and I still couldn't keep it up. It's frustrating. Oh yeah, yeah. Anything that's like the YouTube Shorts or whatever is definitely like an addiction. I cut that stuff out entirely. If I view a short because it's been like something that someone that I follow created, I will be very careful not to scroll down because that is a rabbit hole that I have to be very, very careful about. Also because I see a lot of stuff that I don't want to see there, too. Exercising is so incredibly unstimulating. That is also a problem for me. I need to gamify it. I wonder if I could... If there's anything that I can do on the exercise bike, maybe to hook into an API and make a game around it, so I can make just something to make number go up, you know? Make like an incremental game that hooks into your bike to make number go up. I'd be the healthiest girl ever if you could like just take my ADHD brain like dopamine thing going on and just like hook it up to an exercise bike and let me make number go up in a way with flashy lights and all that stuff. I would be so hopelessly addicted to exercising, you wouldn't even be able to pull me away from that thing. And you have nature trails around there? Yeah, we do. Yeah, they're great. I like hiking up near the college. It's a lot of... I love walking up to the college. It's like it's a good like... Let's just say between 5 to 7 miles up to the college campus, and it's uphill the entire way, and it's beautiful. And now that it's warm again, I think I might actually want to do that. Alright, behold, Santa Cruz. Where I live. UCSC is beautiful, right? You drop this pin anywhere in here, you're gonna see some, look at that. Look, this is a college campus, by the way. Yeah, let's pick something like further into it. Let's go right up onto McLaughlin. This is that's a big sensor mark. Okay, that's weird. Let's go this way. Let's go to this is my college campus, or the campus for the college that I went to. It's no longer my college campus because I don't go to college there anymore. There's like a little tunnel down there that would actually lead into like this area and stuff, but they blocked it off last time I was there. And it's all these like redwoods and stuff all over the place, and it's just like a college campus just embedded into a redwood forest. This is where all the engineering buildings are. Oops, we went into the engineering building complex. Yeah, and this is like the main road, so this isn't like deep into the forest. So I love walking up to the campus. It's beautiful. I think that's the library. I think that's a library. Let's pick some of the stuff on some of the trails. Go away from the main. There we go. Yeah, it's just like surrounded by this. If you want to get to your classes quickly, you just like cut through the forest on these like trails and stuff. Like Look at this. Look at these trees. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm not to the actual point yet either. But I want to show off one more thing because there's these cool bridges that they got right around. See if we can actually see them from the air. If we go down color, we'll see some of them. That one right there. Oh yeah, okay, here. Look at this bridge. Look at this bridge just going over this, like, chasm. With, you know, like in Dark Souls, you know the bridge to Sen's Fortress? Where you can see, like, the forest? You can see the forest around you, but you can't see the bottom of the forest? That's what walking over this bridge is like. And these trees, like, they go, like, up so far and also down so far. You can actually see the bottom of this. It's not that bad. I said UCSC, not USC. But I think USC is University of Southern California. UCSC is University of California, Santa Cruz. But yes, they do have a big agricultural department. And they do have farms and livestock and everything. Yeah, here, I'll show that. I don't think I haven't actually been into any of the, like, the farm stuff, but if you go down, like, Empire Grade, I have some of the... Oh, that's not it. It's outside of the foresty area. I'm trying to remember where this was. But the answer is still yes. They have a lot of cool agricultural stuff that I think I need to look up, like, the visitor, like, rules for that and stuff. But anyway, that's the campus. This is the Pogonip. See where it says Pogonip open space? This, you can just, like, hike around here, and it's all none of it is on Google Map, Google's Street View thing. Oh, here we got a couple little spots here. There we go. That's someone's feet. That's weird. Yeah, it's this trail that goes pretty far. So I usually enter the trail starting here. If I'm going up to the campus, I'm coming from like the town, and I enter right around here, I think. And I go up here. There's, like, a bunch of open area. Can we drop the little dude here anywhere? It's a bunch of open area that looks like this. Usually I go in the summer, so it's not wet, but and then it becomes like this thick ass forest. Oh, that's where we just were. And you could totally get lost in here. Can't find anywhere that people have taken photos. I took a lot of photos last time I was in here. Oh, there we go. It just looks like a lot of this the entire way. There's just miles of this. Oh, there's the koi pond. Where's the koi pond? I haven't actually seen the koi pond in person. I really want to, but yeah, there's the koi pond. Right there also. There's also, let's see, where is it? I'm trying to remember where all the landmarks are. But yeah, this is so basically, like, going up here and then going into the college. It's pretty dang fun. I think around here. Garden. Oh, this one's cool too. There's, like, this whole little city made out of rocks, like, stacked up. I don't know who those people are. I don't know who maintains that, but it's always there. And then where's the lime kiln? Ah, there's the lime kiln. It's right next to the rock garden, of course. And that's the koi pond. It's the lime kiln. So the point is that, yeah, we got a lot of really beautiful trails. And I love doing it. some more pretty trails. Another thing that you can do if you don't, and so the problem is, it's hard to get people to go on this walk with me because like we're starting down here, going all the way up here, and then into the college. It's 5 to 7 miles ish uphill the entire way. It's an uphill slither the entire way. But once you do get up there, if you want to get back really easily, there are bus stops all around here. That's not a bus stop. Is that a bus stop? No. Ah, here we go. This is Hagar and McLaughlin, I think. Yep, that's Hagar and McLaughlin. Bus stop. You can actually find a lot of info about stuff going on in town here too. And so you can just take the bus back to wherever you're going, because we got pretty good bus routes. The other thing that you can do if you aren't up for like, 7 miles of uphill climb, you can take the bus to there and then walk downhill the entire way back into town. A Star Ruby system. Another thing that you can do, and this is my favorite way of doing it, I hop on my bike and then I head down to like the wharf. This is the beach, right? This is the boardwalk. We got a bunch of carnival stuff going on here. But if you go over here, down Westcliff a little tiny bit, you hit Bay Street. So my favorite thing to do is to go down to the beach and then go across, find Bay Street, and then follow Bay Street. And if we follow Bay Street, this is on my bike usually. Walking this is a little bit much, but it's a really, really easy bike route. Go up Bay Street. And again, it is uphill, so I'm kind of cheating by using my e-bike, which also, by the way, had another flat tire. And this is the entrance to the college right here. This is like the front gate. There you go, University of California, Santa Cruz. Anyway, if you keep going up Coolidge, you take a left right here, and what we got is this is a bike trail. The bike trail starts right here. See that? Bikes only. Oh, that's just a photo. Okay. Now there's a bike trail that starts right here, and then that goes into, you guessed it, the forest. After a while. Is that the right bike trail? Yeah, this will take you like right into the heart of campus and everything. I guess most of it is not inside the forest, but we'll eventually get there. We'll dump you out here, and then there's forest. Bam. There's a bunch of bike trails like that all over the place. So 2-ish hour walk.
Be brave.
By bike it doesn't take too long to get there. By walking it's a couple hours. Here, let's go to the beach boardwalk right here. Let's just measure the amount of time that it takes. Let's start off at the wharf, and then go to UCSC. This will probably hit the front entrance. Oh, this hits the back entrance. Whatever, it's fine. So yeah, walking, be close to an hour. Hour of walking uphill the entire way. I slither. Y'all can walk. All right. I'll have to show you some trails here, but I don't have any. I appreciate it. But yeah, by biking, it's pretty fast. course, this is not including the time that it takes me to actually get to the beach boardwalk, because I'm starting somewhere in town, which will be undisclosed, and then I'm going to the beach, and then I'm going up to the college. So add extra travel time on top of that. So they're more or less significantly less. Yeah, no, it's not great. Is it uphill both ways? No, it's only uphill one way. I'm gonna show off our boardwalk while we're here.
Holy waves of solstice.
This used to be a big indoor pool, and now it's video games and miniature golf. And then we have the arcade, which it says casino, but it's an arcade.
Nailed beneath the ripple.
And look at that! It's beach! It's water! Hell yeah. See, it says arcade right there. The actual truth. I wonder if that Indian place is here. This place closed down. It used to be really awesome. Oh wow, this place here has been almost entirely torn down, except for this building, and now there's this like gigantic resort that takes up that area. So this footage is a little bit out of date.
Another person or just loving yourself, man. Love is good.
This place is pretty good for breakfast. Let me just give you a tour of Santa Cruz. We can go into downtown just by kind of following this a little bit. There is... Wait, hold on. We skipped past one of the most important places. This has been like this family-owned restaurant for like forever. Las Palmas. Their food is dirt cheap and tastes amazing. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Extremely highly recommended. Also, the guy, the guy who runs it recognizes us when we go in, which is really cool. But like, oh, it's so good. It's so good, and it's so inexpensive. And they've been there for like, how long has it been? They've been there for a really, really, really long time. They were there when I was in college. They were there, I think, before I was born. But yeah, really awesome place. And their burritos can be like really huge too. Wow, this is all really, really outdated stuff. This is now like a corner store instead of a bike shop. That building's been completed a long time ago. Downtown is right... Come on, almost there. This is downtown. There's a cool little like anarchist collective sort of thing right here called Sub Rosa. It's really cool. Not to be confused with Sub Rosa, the video game, which is interestingly made by someone who lives in Santa Cruz. I don't know. So this casino, this is an actual casino. I don't know how it works. It always seems super shady. California has a lot of laws about like gambling stuff, so they have to operate in like some very, very, very specific ways. And they have to like have these like dark curtains and everything and all that. So I've never actually gone in there, but this place, which is closed down in this shot, this is now our gay bar. This is it's been repainted, and it's there's a queer bar in there. So I'll let you know what I think of Las Palmas in 2 days. Nice, cool. This place has been closed since like forever. Like forever. But it recently got a thing in it. There's like a little tiny coffee shop that's been there for about 3 weeks now. They're not good at making coffee yet. I think I was actually the first person that ordered decaf from them. Sorry, this stream has just gone completely off the rails. We got our gay stuff, it's fine. This is the Asti. Don't go in there. It's called the Nasty Asti for a reason. Oh my god. The Taco Bell is still here, and these photos are so out of date. Okay, the Taco Bell here is no longer. There is, in fact, a gigantic, like, apartment building here that has taken up, like, the entire block now. And it's done, and there are people living in it. It's been everything but drawing. Yeah. I love this street sign. This hasn't been accurate in forever. They just leave the sign up, I think, because it's like a cultural thing. Oh, Saturn Cafe. Oh, I have Saturn Cafe. Sorry, Saturn Cafe closed during the lockdowns. And it was like my favorite restaurant. It's a diner with like all vegetarian food. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. It got replaced by something that closed down almost immediately. That only had like beer and meat, basically. Their entire menu was just beer and meat. Like, complete opposite of what this place was. This place was awesome. They still have a location, I think, down in SoCal somewhere. But yeah, Meat Steak Brewery. Oh, that's an actual place? Okay. This Walgreens is now an Ace Hardware. And here's downtown. The thrift store is no longer there. All this stuff here got torn down so they could build a massive building right here. So the thrift store isn't there. The Indian place isn't there. This is a parking lot. That's not there anymore. There's a building there. This used to be our Metro Center. It's not there anymore, but they're working on building a new one, like kind of in the like behind one of the buildings that they built there. So we're gonna have a Metro Center back there, which will be nice. What else we got? This is the Blue Lagoon. We don't go there because it's a place that used to be a gay bar or a queer bar and is no longer. They made it an everyone bar, and so the entire queer community rejects them and dislikes them immensely. How is the Street View so old? I don't know. I mean, we're so like the most up to date Street View stuff you're gonna get is like from Mountain View, and then as you get further from Mountain View, the Street View becomes more and more out of date. That's my hypothesis. Yeah, so this is Street Light Records. They're still there. We buy VHSs from there sometimes. They still have a huge collection of VHSs, except by now it's all the VHSs that nobody wants. Betty Noodle moved. They're in a different place now because that whole block got torn down. This is Starving Musician. This is my favorite music store for like instruments and stuff. Oh. Well, this photo looks a little bit more recent. About her old town. No, I live in this town. No, I'll tell you about my old town. It sucks. Don't go there. This is the Catalyst. It's I think there's like a petition to keep it from being torn down right now. I've never gone in there. Though I did see one time when The Offspring was playing there, and I wanted to go, but then the tickets were sold out. This place has like a bunch of like pride flags and stuff up on the upper level now. There's a cool Hawaiian restaurant down there, along with a little very expensive bike shop. This place sells some CBD tea that I really like. Actually, if we want to see how old this is, let's see what the Logos building is up to. This is the Logos building. Oh my god, it has books in it! Oh my god! Oh my god! This photo is ancient! This is an archaeological find! This place hasn't been opened for like a decade! Holy crud! Oh my god! It says 2017 at the bottom. Oh yeah! This is like this. It's got like multiple levels inside of it. There's like a bottom floor below this one that Yeah. And then up here, this used to be Santa Cruz Games. They shut down forever ago, though. And there's a Planned Parenthood right there. So they actually had, like, on the sign here, they had the sign saying Santa Cruz Games for, like, at least 15 years after Santa Cruz Games shut down. That's Piece of My Heart. No comment. This is the Del Mar. It's a big old theater, and they play a bunch of, like, weird, like, midnight movies and stuff. Not weird, but, like, classics and stuff. This is the Del Marette, which is a very nice coffee shop. I like it. This place right here is now a Nick the Greek. I don't know what it is. Sitar? Oh, it was an Indian place? Oh man, what a downgrade. Frick. Moving right along. Forever 21 is no longer. It was briefly a Spirit Halloween though. This used to be New Leaf, and now it's this really ugly fancy clothing store that I dislike immensely. Wow, these photos are old. This is like going through like a time capsule. This is neat. I like this. This coffee place is legit. Santa Cruz Coffee Roasting. I like them. This place is no longer a Thai food place. Now it's a vegetarian place that has like vegetarian burgers and stuff like that. I love their fake chicken sandwich. It's really, really good. Especially when it's spicy. You can get like the spicy version of it. Highly recommended. Their fries are pretty good too. This is no longer a Starbucks. This has been like 5 other places since Starbucks, and they've all closed down. I think this place is just empty now, isn't it? This hat place is still here. Back a little bit. Santa Cruz Coffee Roasting. Also, there's like a Mexican restaurant. Like if you go through here, if you walk down here, you see that like you can see light on the other side. There's a hallway that goes all the way through the building. There's like a Mexican restaurant in the middle of it. You can access it, I think, easier here from this used to be like a hotel, and it got turned into affordable housing at some point, like forever ago. This is the Palomar. Late night taco bar. There you go. Cantina restaurant. All that stuff. I had the Mexican food there. It wasn't very good. Loki, what are you doing? Loki, stop squirming. Loki, don't mess with that. Like hidden commercial alcoves. Yeah, we got a few of those. I'm just going down the main street too. There's other side streets and all that. Here's the main theater. This has been changed owners, changed ownership, I think, once or twice. Palace Arts and Crafts. It's empty now. It's gone forever. We're gonna go down to Side Street. This is the museum. This is like the art museum over here. And every first Friday of every month they have an event called, you guessed it, First Friday, where right here in this courtyard, it's just like, oh, pride flag, nice. It's packed full of people, and there's music and everything. Also, this building right here on the left has like, it's a food court with like a bunch of different restaurants inside of it. It's a huge party every First Friday, like huge party. I bought some gay socks from this shoe company store, or I think someone bought them for me. I think Spoon bought them for me, probably. This is Bookshop Santa Cruz. It's nice. It's pretty big inside. All of their computer books are now just AI slop. Don't like that. Nope, not a fan. What else? There's the clock tower. This is where a bunch of protests happen sometimes. It's also where the Food Not Bombs likes to distribute food. This is the Rush Inn. This is where queer happy hour happens every Saturday. This is our post office. It's pretty cool. I'm a fan. I was gonna show another side street, but then I forgot what I was gonna do. It's like another little commercial alcove kind of thing. Oh yeah, here we go. If we go down this little like side street here, there's the Hidden Peak Tea House, which everyone says is amazing, but I've never been there. I should try it out sometime. And then if we go right in here and then we turn around, we will see the girl with the fish head on a skateboard. Are you ready? You ready? You're ready for the girl with the fish head on a skateboard? It sounds like you don't believe me. Gay programmer socks. I need an actual pair of programmer socks. All right, you ready? You ready for the fish head skater girl? No one's ready for that? Oh my god, it wasn't there yet. Oh no, wait, hold on. I can't even find photos of it. It's okay. You know what? I guess you just have to see it in person. Painted on here, there's a picture of a girl with a fish for a head, not a fish head, but like an entire fish for a head, and then she's like on a skateboard. It's kind of weird. Santa Cruz is very quirky. What street is this? Plaza Lane. You can also try Google. Wow, undocumented entirely. But we do have this mural that I think we weren't seeing in the street view. Oh yeah, that's that mural right there. Okay. Anyway, apparently Google's like street view thing is not cool enough to show Fish Head Skater Girl. I love the side of a building like this covered in vines. That's really cool. I want the front of my house to look like that. That'd be cool. This is a cafe that's changed hands multiple times, as you can see, because when we move, it changes to an empty thing. This used to be a really cool little coffee shop that we liked going to a lot, and then it got turned into a game store, which we also like going to a lot. And the guy who runs it is really cool. This is Atlantis Fantasy World. You will probably recognize this from the movie Lost Boys if you've ever seen it. This is the it's in a different location now, but this is the comic book shop from Lost Boys, the movie. How long ago did you get nerd sniped again? Like at least an hour ago. I don't know. ADHD time blindness thing. This is they call this the Red. It used to be called the Red Room. I just call it that place that guy got stabbed that time. Yeah, it's got some history. It's a bar. This place always has like a unique and interesting... Oh, this used to be a Planet Fresh. Nice. But yeah, it's that place that guy got stabbed that time. Right here. Also the place that I had a flaming Dr. Pepper for the first time on Halloween one year in like 2008, maybe? An actual like on fire drink. It tasted good. I don't drink anymore, so I wouldn't have one of those. This is a cool ice cream place. Today there is a cool like retro game store. Oh, it's there even way back when. Nice. Oh, this is from 2024 now. Level Up Video Games. Oh, you know what? I bet I could find the Fish Head Skater Girl if I drop a different pin. I had a friend who used to work at this place. I took Sabine here once on a very fancy dinner date. This is Cruise.io. This is our local ISP. Yay! Everyone say yay, Cruise.io. No, you don't have to if you don't want to. Unfortunately, we don't have their fiber internet because they do not serve our area. So, but person there. Again, with the vines covering everything, it's so cool. I love it. This place is closed down. Anyway, oh, this is Jack's. You can always smell Jack's, because they basically like have the exhaust from their grill going right here and just like dumping the smell into everywhere around it. This church has a pride flag on it, and so I think they're really cool. I'm not religious, but like, good on them. We also have what used to be, this place hasn't been active for a long time, but I think I might have seen Indie Game the movie at this movie theater. I can't remember because it was really dark outside when I did, but I think I saw Indie Game the movie at this movie theater and met like Edmund McMillan and people there. It's been closed down since forever though. Okay, I think that's a complete enough tour of Santa Cruz. Y'all should come visit sometime. No, don't actually do that. Or do, whatever. I don't know. And now we're back in downtown. What were we doing? This is an art stream. Ostensibly an art stream. If not for the heat, it doesn't actually get too hot here in Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz average weather. Let's look it up. You see how it says muggy 0%? So yeah, here's the average like highs and lows, right? This is an extremely tame like band of weather. It's part of the song. Yeah, well, we can skip this part of the song. Oh, that's a really long song. What's that in actual degrees? You want it converted to Celsius? There's no option for that on the site. I'm sorry. Here, let's just take the highest value from here. 70F in C. Yeah, 21 degrees. Doesn't get to 30. I mean, like, the number, the average doesn't get to 30, but, like, you know, around here, that's 30C. $86. It does get occasionally gets up there, but usually not. Yeah, look, we can look at historical values and stuff. And wait, this is 2026. Yeah, so you can see how each year's actual numbers compare to that average now. So occasionally we have a few scorchers, right? Never getting up to like 100 though. So now if we can contrast that to San Jose average. Let's compare it to a place that's about half an hour drive away. What site is that? Weather Spark. So this is San Jose, and this is Santa Cruz. For context, Santa Cruz, San Jose. about a 1 hour drive, including traffic. What if we leave at, let's see what it's like without traffic, just to get an idea of the distance. I'll just leave at midnight. There we go. 35 to 45 minutes. Oh, if you click on compare on any of the graphs, it'll overlap them. Let's add San Francisco. Because San Francisco is usually colder. Yeah, so like Santa Cruz weather, very comparable to San Francisco weather. Like really, really comparable, actually. Wow. Meanwhile, Los Angeles is more like San Jose weather. So yeah, we got... It's basically like, are you... Los Angeles is down south, right? So it's hotter, but the difference between like Santa Cruz and San Francisco compared to San Jose is that San Jose is a valley. Is it only American cities? I don't know. Let's look up another place that I lived in was Nasbra. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's actually like almost okay. So the lows are really low, but the highs are actually. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Hang on a second. Yeah, no, Nasbro's definitely colder, but it's interesting that during the summer they both kind of round out to around the same temperature. It's just that we have a much longer summer. Let's check out Longyearbyen in Svalbard. That looks pretty cold. That looks pretty cold. Not a fan. Wouldn't want to live there. Hotter. Wetter? Oh, no. We usually have pretty dry weather. Here, what's a city in Spain? Madrid? Holy crud! Oh my god. Damn, your colds are way colder, but your hots are way hotter. See, this is the thing about California, is we just go like right down the middle of the the chart here. Chance of clear skies is higher. Daily chance of precipitation way lower. So like it's way drier here. Average monthly rainfall. No, this is the part where you don't go down the middle. This is the part where you go blunk in the summer. I told you the summers are dry. Chance of muggy conditions. That's interesting. These are both near zero, aren't they? Huh. Average wind speed. Average water temperature. Tourism score. Hey, look, we beat you between July and August. For a bit. And oh, actually during the winter too. Beach/pool score. Oh, defeated utterly. Growing season. We got growing season pretty much all year round. Average daily incident shortwave solar energy. I don't know what that means. How about Tampa, Florida? I don't even want to know. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna drop Madrid from this. We're gonna keep comparing Santa Cruz. Jeez, that looks unpleasant. And we still have higher chances of clear skies during summer. Chance of daily precipitation. And it rains? It's hot and it rains? God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would anyone live there? Everyone's like, the weather in Florida is great. What is this? What is this? Yeah, now I know what you're talking about with summer rain. Okay. Oslo, Norway. Okay, we'll get to it. Chance of muggy conditions. Santa Cruz is at 0%. Oh my god. Summer rain inside. I thought that was a myth. Like, it doesn't rain in summer. What are you talking about? Is there a reason for the... Oh god. Okay. Looks like an Oslo. Oslo, Norway. Okay. Ooh, that looks cold. Freezing. Yeah, I like how we don't have freezing anywhere on here, actually. Again, no rain during summer. Just bloop. Average monthly snowfall? Where you got a lot. Okay, alright. I'm gonna compare everyone's cities. Jeez. We got you beat for tourism. And growing season. We just got, like, year-round growing season, don't we? Short-range solar energy. Oh. Okay. So what I'm learning today is that I actually have the tamest weather in the entire universe compared to anywhere else. Why does the rainfall go up during the summer? That doesn't make any sense to me. At least it doesn't get muggy. Okay, alright. I'm gonna... Omsk? Okay, fine, we'll do one more. Why does it go negative? Why is there negative? Huh? Why do we have everyone beat for growing season? What the hell? I think over here is more tame. Okay, all right. We'll try to find. We'll try to compete for the most boring weather. Butt jading again. Yeah, you got a little bit more up and down. It is still, you know, okay. Got higher chances of clear skies. We got still no precipitation during the summer. Average monthly rainfall, which goes up during the summer. What the hell? What is? Average monthly snowfall. You actually have snow. Hours of daylight, chance of muggy conditions, very close to 0, so that's good. Most people do not live in a desert. I don't think my area counts as a desert. Let's see. there we go. I know California has a lot of desert in it, but like, you know, I'm like right here, so. We do have some very pretty deserts, though. Yeah, I have lived in a lot of places that do qualify as desert, but I don't think Santa Cruz is one of them. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I wish I lived in a desert. So yeah, I think we still got you beat for who asked me to check this one? Oh, Shay. Yeah, I think we still got you beat for Tame Weather. I'm sorry. I mean, consider also the fact that like during winter, I typically like the kind of jacket that I need is just like a hoodie. Back to the art, finally. Okay, to people outside of Santa Cruz, all year round is t-shirt and shorts weather. Fine. Duvin 60 has redeemed a. I can't leave without my buddy Superfly. Should I got it somewhere lost in my wardrobe and I can't find it? Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder what today's weather is going to look like. I forgot to check that. High of 62. Ugh. Ugh. Bleh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Steam controller review embargo lifted? Neat. Hoodie weather? Yeah, it's hoodie weather. I prefer like tank top weather, or Well, ideally I prefer bikini weather, but this is the other advantage of living in a beach town is, like, no one looks at you weird if you just walk around in a bikini. Well, bikini top usually. It's bikini top and shorts for me. Nobody cares. I've asked, like, some businesses, like, do you have that, like, you know, no shirt, no service, like, kind of thing? And they're like, we don't care. Everyone assumes I just came from the beach, which is sometimes true. But, like, the days where it's like, I'm gonna go for a walk. And I put on my bikini top, and it's like, you're going to the beach? No. I'm just going for a walk in a bikini top. Those are the good days. I want to, like, what I got to do every summer. I didn't manage to do this last summer, which made me sad, but take the top and doors off my Jeep. Go drive down by the beach wearing nothing but a bikini top and short shorts. Enjoy the weather. Blast some 80s rock. Hey Shar, how goes the gay art? We were getting really distracted from the gay art, unfortunately, because I was talking about the weather. Like, no, seriously, we were comparing, like, Santa Cruz weather to, like, everywhere else, apparently. Trying to have a competition for who has the most boring weather. I think I won. I say boring, I really mean, like, nice. Stable. You know. Neurotypical small talk? No, it was actually kind of more of like a nerd snipe. Like no, really, we were, no, like, really. we were doing comparisons and everything. Yeah, I have the tamest weather in the universe, apparently. Oh yeah, we were also exploring trails, and I took them on a tour through downtown Santa Cruz as it existed in 2017, apparently, because that's what's in Street Maps or Street View for Google.
It's all about the game.
Including all the restaurants and stuff that closed down during the Rona that I miss. I say during the Rona like it's not still happening, but you know. I mean, during the lockdowns, I guess. You still want to see the fish head skater mural? Sabine probably has a photo of it. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Apparently she pops up on Reddit a lot. Okay. According to Sabine, she pops up on Reddit. Let's go ahead and find her. We do got a lot of murals around town, too, which is actually really cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna go back there and hold on a second. I was gonna go back there and see if we could see it from a different angle. Right, so here's Plaza Lane. So that's the thing that right there that we were trying to see. Let me see if we can. Ah, yeah, okay. It looks like we might be able to. There's like maybe. I want like that spot right there.
Do you like music? No, I know you're not a little silly anymore, but it's just the last time we did all of those things together.
Yeah, I guess not.
Didn't realize it was gonna be the last time.
Dang. I was hoping that some of these were more recently updated than others. Oh, we do have an otter that likes to eat steel surfboards and stuff. She's famous. Otter841. You can, like, everywhere that sells, like, stickers in town probably has, like, some customized, like, version of a sticker of her. She's great. And now she has a daughter that she's been teaching to do the same thing to people. Oh, this is from 3 years ago. Jeez. They still haven't managed to catch her because she's too clever for them. Otter841 is like a local hero now.
Wouldn't you say? I know it was for us, but that's okay. You made me smile, I taught you how. And you do it too, even just thinking about it now. I know.
To what end? I don't know what they would do to her if they did catch her. Don't like to think about that. There'd probably be like an open rebellion in the streets if they tried to like euthanize her or something, though. Maybe not. People would just be really sad. We can look for up like fish girl.
Once you belonged, you had found your way. Oh, to feel alive and safe every day. Those little things.
Oh, come on. It's like right here, but I guess it's not an official mural or something. It's just this really weird, like, quirky looking thing. Oh yeah, so these are all things in Santa Cruz or Watsonville. Watsonville's the town next door. We got a cool mermaid in Capitola Village. This is one I see all the time. It's angled in such a way that it looks like it has depth from the angle that you would if you were driving down this like SoCal. Boardwalk murals. This is a place a little bit further back from the beach, I think. Oh, I didn't see that. Downtown Santa Cruz has a lot of murals. Yeah, they don't have that. I'll take a photo of it and I'll post it to the Discord at some point. All right. I'll expose the secret. Got a new quest, yeah. I'd be surprised if no one actually posted it in the Discord yet. Alright, we got our stream now. We did not finish the art today because we spent too much time yapping about the weather and the town that I live in. Background color. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll continue it next time. Next time on Curie Artemis VT. The exciting conclusion. We gotta fix whatever's going on here. That's kind of weird. It needs to be like an extra line. Hang on a second. I'm gonna deal with that right now. The shape of her back is weird. Okay, I think that'll fix it when we get there. Let's figure out a raid target. Oh, I see someone that we haven't raided in a long time. Okay, yeah, we're raiding them. Slash raid Exo Drifter. Exo Drifter underscore. Yeah, there's our raid message. Copy and paste it too. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining me for another weekday morning art/dev stream. I really appreciate having y'all here. You're all awesome and amazing. Hope to see you next time. Take it easy, take care, be kind, show compassion, show empathy. Use containers if you want to, I guess. And be safe. Alright? Alright, goodbye everyone! Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me ramble about Santa Cruz and weather. Dealing with my weird nerd types and stuff. I really do love this town. This is the first time I've been like, I have chosen to live here. I've actively made a decision to live here. Because I love this place. You know, everywhere else is just kind of somewhere I've been for a job or something like that. This is a place that I've chosen to live here because I love being here. So. Alright, bye everyone.